Okay, so hello everyone. Today I have a special guest on my channel. I have Aditya from Code Forces, who's rated master. And so, Aditya, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so I am fourth year CS student at IIIT Bangalore. I have been to ICBC regionals twice and have got uh, rank 10 in uh, Kanpur regionals this time. And yeah, that's it about me.
Okay, amazing. So, Aditya here is today with us to tell us how to practice competitive programming as a team. So, as we know, a lot of contests are there in which we have to take part as a team, right? For example, ICBC, like you mentioned, is the competition where we have to take part as a team. So, how would you suggest one should go about selecting a team? Like, how should you select a team for such contests?
Okay, so there is a rule in ICBC that all the members in the team should be from the same college.
Yeah,
Unlike other competitions like Code Chef, Snackdown, and contests like that. This so ICBC is a college contest where uh, you basically the team is of three members, and
yeah,
the easiest way to form a team is basically finding the best coders in the college who will like form a team with you, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
uh, and so so yeah, that's it. So three people who are like generally it's like this: the three best people from a college will form a team, then next three will form a team. More or less, it happens this way. But according to me, and like I have seen this among many other strong teams, there are like a different team structure where like there are two coders and one math guy. Where like
Yeah,
so there are hard problems in ICBC regionals, which are like some heavy math topics like number theory and combinatorics, geometry. So another way to form a team is basically like getting someone who is very good at math problems.
okay. Yeah, so after you formed a team, then one more thing is there is practicing. For example, that whenever for taking part in contests, we have to practice together, right? So it's way simpler if you're practicing alone, like you just need to solve problems. So how would you practice in a team, and what are the difficulties that are faced while practicing as a team?
Okay, so the difficulties that you face while practicing in a team, right?
Yeah,
Let's talk about that first.
yeah,
So so one thing in ICBC regionals is that uh, generally the generally it's an on-site contest, right? So there is
yeah,
only one system, and three people are in a team, so they have to share the system, so only one person can code at a time. So one of the most like biggest difficulty faced while participating as a team is three people have to share the same system,
yeah,
and that might become a bottleneck sometime where like two members are ready to code and there is only one system,
yeah,
so one has to wait.
yeah,
And yeah, that is one of the difficulties. Another is sometimes in a team contest disagreements might happen. Like uh, let's say you are solving you have solved a problem,
yeah,
you have a good intuition about a solution, but your teammates are not satisfied and they think it's wrong somehow,
yeah,
but they can also not give you a counter test case.
yeah,
Sometimes that happens. So you have to convince your teammates. Sometimes they are right, sometimes you are right, and there is a like this may waste a lot of time.
yeah,
So 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 this all things can be like overcome by doing practicing many
yeah.
team contests. Um, okay, coming to how to practice, one of the best way to practice is going like solving Code Force's gym
Yeah,
problem,
yes,
and also the past contest of ICBC regionals. Um, right, you asked how to approach contest
yes,
as a team.
yeah. So, like, once you practice enough and once you form the team, then how would you approach a contest as a team? Like, for example, ICBC or any other contest. So once you formed your team, once you're there for the contest, like how would you approach the contest? Like who solves what question and things like that.
Right. So, team practice will make it easy to find who is good at what type of problems, right?
Yeah,
Because otherwise we won't know. So in my team, I am good at some type of problems like graph theory,
yeah,
trees,
yes,
DP, and I'm bad at number theory problems in math.
okay,
So whenever some problem of number theory comes in contest, I'll just pass that problem to my teammate. So that's how it works. So you give so many team contests, like you train beforehand and find who is strong in which topic.
okay,
And
okay,
so one thing is, let's say someone is coding
yeah,
in the contest,
okay,
someone else should start making some test cases for that problem.
okay,
So we can't always rely on the
yeah, other
sample
person,
test cases
yes,
given,
yes,
right?
yeah,
So that is one point which you take care in a team contest.
okay, yeah,
Then if possible, the team may also use a, a stress testing where another person starts writing a brute force,
yeah,
and the main guy is already implementing the correct solution.
yeah,
Brute force is sometimes very fast to code. Like
yeah,
it doesn't take time to code a brute force, and um, then you just run and check if it's working against brute force.
yeah,
So for viewers who do not know stress testing, they can just Google stress testing
yeah,
competitive programming. That will give good results.
okay,
Um, then Yeah, so when getting an idea, you should like confirm with a teammate uh, instead of like before implement starting to implement it, because that idea might be wrong.
yeah,
That has happened many times with me, that uh, I get an idea but it's wrong, and I discuss it with my teammate beforehand. So
yeah,
they tell me it's wrong. So I don't waste time implementing it,
yeah,
right?
yes,
Because we only have one system.
yeah,
So, and also the like you can't risk with the like submitting, because there is a 20-minute penalty.
yeah, wrong submission, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
So we have to take care of everything like that. So it's
okay,
very important to discuss with teammates, because otherwise it's just an individual, like dividing the problems within three-person and doing an individual contest.
yeah, coordination is also necessary, right?
Coordination is very necessary.
Okay. So basically, what you're saying in team contest is that like everyone should know their strengths and weaknesses, and then they can coordinate, right? Like you said about graph theory, number theory, and all. Okay.
Yeah.
So how would you tell about your experience? Like you said, you've been to ICPC. So how was your experience participating as a team, like with your team? So how was it for you?
Okay. So this year it was online, so it was not that fun,
Yeah.
as you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but last to last year, uh, in 2019, I went to ICBC Amritapuri regionals and also Kanpur
Yeah.
regionals.
My college.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so so it was very fun there. So I got to meet like the top coders in India and discuss solution ideas with them after the contest. Got cool coding t-shirts,
Yeah.
if that's something. Then yeah, on-site regional was like very fun that way. Like there was an incident, not an incident, like when we were in Amritapuri regionals,
Yeah.
the one team was there beside us, and they were, so it's like this, whenever you solve a problem, you get a balloon
Okay.
tied to your table.
Okay. Yeah.
So so it was very so you get a balloon every time you solve a problem. So
Yeah.
there was one team, um they were beside us, and there were five or six balloons ahead of us, and we were very intimidated by them.
Yeah.
And then later we got to know that they were the ones who went to world finals
Oh.
from there. So
Okay.
it's very fun like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, and yeah, that's it.
So did you face any problems while participating as a team, or how was the coordination between you guys?
Um, so first time I went to the regionals, the coordination was not that good because like two members in my team were solving one of the hard problems, and we were not. So we had like two or three problems which we could have solved, but we were not trying to solve them, and we were like instead of that we were trying to solve the hard problems,
Yeah,
and no one was looking at the easier ones. So that was one of the issues that we faced in the regionals. We lacked team practice at that
yeah,
point, so that was one of the issues. Another time in Kanpur regionals,
yeah,
uh, there was one problem. So one of the member of my team read the problem and gave it to another member,
yeah.
and so there was a slight um issue with communication that time.
Yeah,
So he read the
that happens.
problem, and the communication was an issue there. So we wrote a code there, and it wasn't working. And later, like we figured out that okay,
Yeah.
the like the input was not in the format the we were taking. So
Actually,
the input was an issue there.
oh,
So yeah, I mean this type of things happen when
you're taking part of the team
yeah. So we get better at when we
with
practice.
practice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So, okay, man. I guess you pretty much covered everything there is to taking part as a team in competitive programming. And I really
yeah.
hope that this video helps a lot of people and helps people know what mistakes to avoid and what to do. And again, Aditya, thanks a lot for coming here. I really hope that you'll be able to help a lot of students. And thank you, man.
Thank you. Thanks, Ashish.